Mm, ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. All right. All right. All right. All right. Well, we're gonna play the Boba Teashop. Scary game, I think. Autosave at the end of every shift. Starting a new game will overwrite the existing. Look, you follow. You're gonna hurt your neck. Stop. You're gonna need a chiropractor to hurt your neck even worse. Silly. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Warning, this game contains loud noises, jump scares, and unsettling content. Like boba tea. Very scary. After saving up for 5 years, I finally have enough money to open my own boba tea shop. This is it. The moment where all those long corporate days have finally pay off in the form of boba and dreams. But even with all this excitement, my nerves are on edge. I put everything into this place. I can't let it fail. Sunken cost fallacy, my friend. Remember that. Sunken cost fallacy. Don't let it get you. There's millions of those that fall for it every year. Flip store signage to open. Grand opening today, I assume. Flip. Get to your counter and close the counter door. Okay, well, there's the menu. Not sure what was on it. Current orders. Cashier. Okay, my name is Lisa. That's supposed to be like Lisa in English, but I don't know. Talk to the customer to take orders. Yes, of course. Hello, ma'am. It's about time a boba tea shop opened around here. I'll have a boba milk tea. Sure. Just give me a second. I've never made boba tea before. I do have this store, but I actually haven't practiced until now how to actually. I didn't think I'd get this far. You know? I mean, in this economy, am I right? Fill the cup with black tea, add milk and boba. Cup. Black tea. Place cup below. Okay, well, this is a. Are you sure this is. I mean, this is gonna splash. I don't know about that. Why is it red as well? I don't question it. I don't get paid enough. You know? I don't pay myself enough to question what I'm doing. And then boba. Let me grab a handful of boba. Alright. I think this is it. You can only deliver drinks to customers after sealing the cup. Yes, of course. How could I forget? That's a cool little machine, isn't it? Place the order on the tray and ring the bell. I mean, you can see that it's done. I don't know why I have to ring the bell. I guess for theatrics. There you are. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's a lot of money for one boba. $8 for a. God. Inflation really is hitting. What's all this fuss about these drinks? Do you have blood on your face, sir? These drinks are trending among youngsters. You should try one. Alright then, I'll take one boba milk tea for my son, and one black tea for myself. Not sure I trust those chewy things. I agree with you, sir. I don't believe that we should normalize having chunks in our liquids that we drink. I think that that's the wrong thing to condition our youth to expect. They're gonna pay for that dearly someday when they're like, oh, this milk, it's out of date and it has like boba in it now. It's chunky, yummy, yummy. You know, that's what's gonna happen. These fucking youth these days. They're gonna drink chunky sour milk. This boba nonsense, you know, it's turning the youth into chunky milk drinkers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean, call me crazy, call me a conspiracy theorist, but I'm just saying, they're gonna eventually start to drink sour milk because it reminds them of boba. Mark my words, sir, mark my words. And when it happens, they'll say they'll say I was crazy until it happens. And then they'll pretend that I never said anything. That's the way these things go. Oh, fuck, I forgot to actually... One second. One second. One second. One second. One second. Never mind. I'm psychotic. I did it. Never mind. Thought I forgot to do something that I did. Bro, what did you just say to me? You said you wanted a boba milk tea for your son. And you wanted black tea for yourself. So... Definitely what you wanted, pal. Boba milk tea, black tea. I guess you want both on the same tray. Heh, this better be good. Okay, well, it's not really my problem. I mean, there's no refunds. So even if you don't like it, I don't care. Ow. Make sure you understand that. Hey, kid, where's your, I mean, I guess it's fine. Does it really matter?
Yay, a Boba Teashop. Dixes, can I get one fresh milk with boba, please?
Sure, kid, sure. This isn't what you wanted. Throw that down there. You just wanted milk with boba. Which is, I mean, it's whatever, I guess. I mean, she's got to drink it, not me. I'm not the one who's got to drink it at the end of the day, now am I?
Thank you. Dixes, you should add strawberry boba to the menu. That'll be a bestseller for sure.
I doubt it. Expanding the menu could be a good idea. I'll do some research after closing. What time do we close? What time is it even? Now. Bro, can you walk with some urgency? Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting to see such a beautiful lady behind the counter. Any drink will do, as long as you add in some boba as sweet as you. Sorry, bro. I'm actually gay. I'm gonna have to ask you to not hit on me again. Didn't they just say whatever? He literally just said, I don't care what it is. I'm just gonna make my normal boba then. Make bro pay for like the... I'd be like, oh, okay. Let me make you the most expensive thing on the menu, and then I'll add some boba. Gee, thanks. Hey, thanks for the follow, Grace. How's it going? Also, you look really cute. Can I have your number? Oh, fake number. That's a good idea. Sweet. Now I've got a new favorite Boba Teashop and barista. Actually, maybe that wasn't good. He'll know it was fake if he comes back. So I fucked that one up a little bit. Here's a little extra. $5. Hey, I'll take the extra money, though. I'm good, Grace. How are you? That's all for today. I should clean the shop and prep for tomorrow. Clean? What am I cleaning, exactly? Guess I could throw this away. I'll just throw this away. Alright, well, I mean, that's pretty clean, ain't it? Put the store sign to close. You're right. How did I get... What? Oh, fuck! You, Jesus. Hello? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I saw you were about to close, and I had to rush in. It's fine. Come over to the counter, and I'll take your order. I'm not a follow for follow type of guy, so if you want to follow me, let's chill, but I only follow, like, game companies, really. What can I do for you today, ma'am? You did startle me, to be sure, but I won't deny a paying customer. I'll take, one boba milk tea with extra boba. Okay. Fair. Doesn't really matter which one you do first, I suppose. Extra boba, she said. Well, that's what extra looks like. There you are. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. No problem. But we are, in fact, closed. So, ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you. Thank you. Goodbye. Um, keep the chairs? What does that mean? Oh, maybe that's like a real thing. I've never heard of that. The mop from the staff room. Random phone. Okay, well, these are the recipes here, I see. Boba for better enjoyment. Well, that's just, at least for me, categorically false, you know? I don't want to choke on boba while I chug a nice milk tea. But, you know, I know that it's popular with a lot of people, so that's my hot take. That's my hot take of the day, at least for this hour, I suppose. Place the mop. Exit the shop. No one was in... Well, this is still dirty. I haven't cleaned anything in here. Well, whatever. I'm going home. I'm out of here. I mean, we had several customers. Not bad. Not bad at all. I have introduced the coffee series into the menu. Coffee? Is it coffee boba or just coffee? This should keep those workaholic awake. Also, thanks to that little girl's suggestion, I have added strawberries into the mix. Time to wow the customers with some new drinks. The recipe for the new drink is jotted down on the whiteboard in the staff room. I would personally prefer just strawberry milk to have been the other option. You know? A latte? Add strawberry for a sweet aroma. Latte, Americano, and fresh milk. I don't know my fancy coffee, so I wouldn't know what a latte is technically anyway. Isn't latte just hot milk or something? Go to your counter. Boom. Open for business. Come on in. We got the boba. We the boba. So, did you like it? What'd you think, sir? I see if I see you've added coffee drinks to the menu. Give me one boba milk tea and one Americano. Alright, that's easy enough. Absolutely, sir. Don't you worry about it. You'll have your boba and 2 shakes of a dragon's tail. Whatever that is, that's what you'll have it in. In fact, that's what you'll have. What was the other one? An Americano. Okay, well, let me move the cup here. Okay, this was the coffee. And then milk. It was coffee and milk. That was the Americano, I think. Uh-oh. No, I put the boba in it. Why am I... Relax, relax. I definitely put the Americano. Boom. This is not what I ordered. A boba milk tea and an Americano. What was the Americano recipe? It's coffee and milk. Oh, Americano. I went too crazy. Put this down. Someone might want one. He just wants coffee. I guess he didn't like the boba then. If he doesn't want, you know. I guess he didn't, I guess he didn't like it. Thanks. Just a heads up for you. I'll be running maintenance on the electrical circuit of this building. So expect some power outage from time to time. Alright, understood, sir. Thank you for your patronage. I appreciate that. Hello, ma'am. What can I do for you today? I believe that you're fairly tall, are you not? Give me 2 boba strawberry milk tea. Oh, I forgot to do a voice.
Um, I need my energy replenishment after a whole day of working out.
I bet you could absolutely just snap my neck. I believe you. Make no mistake, I believe you. The other people, they'll doubt you. They'll say, I don't think so. But make no mistake, I know what you're capable of. I know what you're capable of. Even if nobody else believes in you, I can take one look at you. I have a knack for these things. One look at you, I know what you're capable of. I mean, you're basically special forces. I mean, you've basically served. You know, in fact, I'd say you've even gone further.
What took you so long? I almost died of exhaustion here.
It's my bad. Please don't kill me. Oh wow, the power went out for a second. That's weird. Did you notice that, kiddo?
Yay, you added strawberry into the menu. Please make me any drinks with strawberries in it.
Oh yeah, okay, kid. You say so. You know, funny thing about that power, I think that guy really does need to check the circuits. You know, weird thing about the Boba doing that. You know what I'm saying, kiddo? Kind of scary, isn't it? There you are.
Did you not pay your electricity bill, Big Sis?
I'm pretty sure I did, but you know, adults forget things sometimes. Sometimes they're very important things like bills. So then the government and the companies, they just take everything you have away. That's how life really works.
Here's a little extra for your electric.
$2. I'm sorry to tell you, kiddo, but how sweet. She actually thinks that the $2 will help the electricity bill that's gonna be like $800. That's honestly adorable. Hey, how are you? You do realize it's pitch black and you're wearing sunglasses. I don't know if you think that makes you look cool or not. I've got to say, I don't think it does. You are not cool. Just something, maybe that was my eyes playing tricks. What is wrong with your store? There is no electricity. There literally is. Like right now, at this very moment. Anyway, give me a cup of strawberry milk tea. Sure. It's probably gonna go out while I'm doing this. Strawberry milk tea. Boba. Boom. Cup sealer. Boom. You've never even seen a customer service worker work faster than me. What? Strawberry milk tea. I'll keep this one. Someone might want it. In my haste, I added boba because this is in fact a boba shop. I don't know if you saw that on the sign on the way in, but it's not a tea shop. It's a Boba Teashop. I don't know how to tell you. Thanks for doing your job. That sounded antagonistic, might I say. Might I say that felt aggressive. Yes. Hello. Why am I hearing it ring and shake, and why is there no wire to the phone? Hey there, is me again from just now. Just want to inform you that I've completed the electrical. Oh, it's the. Hold on. The voice. The voice.
Just want to inform you that I've completed the electrical maintenance.
You shouldn't be experiencing any more power outage.
That's all. Bye.
I mean, I guess my phone number would be on Google Maps, maybe, but I'm not sure how he had that. Well, you're new. Why, hello there. This place has a really cozy vibe. So many choices. It's literally not. Like, brother, there's at most, like, 3 drinks you can make. I don't even know where to start. Say, do you have any caffeinated milky drinks? Yeah, Yeah, hold on. Caffeinated milky drinks, huh? Sure. caffeinated milky. Okay, he didn't say boba. It's just coffee and milk, right? It's a latte, if you will. Just how I like my caffeine. Smooth, creamy, and milky. But I don't have to worry about this guy hitting on me because he's definitely gay. Here's a little here's a little tip for making it how I like it. $8. He became Australian at the end, I'm not sure. I mean, at the end of the day, Australians are like the southern of the British. You know, they're the rednecks of the British at the end of the day. Clean your shop or in shift? Why would it just let me leave without cleaning up? Isn't that just irresponsible if this is my shop? I was just shifting the work for today's me onto tomorrow morning's me. Which is not gonna make me happy tomorrow morning. In fact, I will despise myself. So, that wouldn't be any good. Is someone gonna pop through the door? That's what I expect. Oh, that lady didn't come through. Wonder what she's up to right now. Where she's hanging around. I've added chocolate series into the menu. You're expanding rather rapidly. Like, day by day, you're adding new... How are you getting these ingredients after... like, overnight? That's an impressive logistics route. Now my customers should have more variety of drinks to choose from. I mean, yeah, that's true. What are we looking at for the menu? A mocha. A chocolate milk. Chocolate and fresh milk. Dude, chocolate milk made with fresh milk and real chocolate? I mean, isn't New Zealand is, like, eternally out of chocolate milk from that one company because it's so good? And it's made with real chocolate and real milk? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but New Zealand is perpetually milk chocolate bereft because everyone buys it just immediately. And they like resell it too for like insanely high prices. Mocha, an Americano and chocolate. Americano being just straight up coffee. I don't even know what Americano is really. Some sort of coffee. I just drink instant. Sorry, I don't know how coffee works. And chocolate. What a waste of the chocolate that just put it in. Anyway. Alright. Yes, we are open for business. Come on in. Come on in. Good morning. Wait. It's night again. Do we not open in the daytime or what? We're a nighttime boba shop? Hey. Give me a cup of boba mocha. Make sure you do it right. And like imagine just I mean, I know there are people that talk to you said boba mocha. I mean so chocolate and coffee? Was that what it yeah. Why is there pink on top? Like separated. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, this looks fine. Anyway, have you heard about the woman who jumped from this building? No, actually. The stress must have gotten to her. I understand working in a corporate job is stressful. Corporate life isn't easy, but some of us have an image to maintain. You know that she's like upper management, talking like this. You wouldn't get it working a low-stress job like this. Definitely upper management. Jesus. Be careful. You might have a visit from Luigi. Of course, the Mario character, not... I mean, what other Mario is there, right? Hey, buddy. Well, hello there. Nice to see you again. Could you give me one chocolate milk? I've had enough caffeine this morning. Morning, brother? It is pitch black outside. This guy does drugs, I think. Huh. You see that? They're like a little, chimpanzee or something. What'd you ask for? Chocolate milk. That is you know, I'll be honest. Some people, they'll hate on you for drinking chocolate milk. They'll say, what are you, a kid? What are you, a little baby? And I'll say, fuck you. I'm gonna enjoy my chocolate milk. Have fun drinking what? Normal milk? I think you're the loser at the end of the day for that. Thank you. No problem. Imagine hating on someone for drinking flavored milk. Crazy. Do you also have a problem with flavored kefir? Because, I mean, that's like flavored yogurt. Crazy. What was her voice? Um, It'll be a double boba strawberry chocolate milk. Make it quick. I've got another lap to run. Listen, I'm not calling her a liar because it doesn't matter how much you weigh. Some people can actually just run for miles. Like 300-pound people can just run for miles. I can't do that. So they're already better shape than I am somehow. Double boba. Okay. Strawberry chocolate milk. So a strawberry chocolate milk. I don't know about that one. Usually, I mean, that's pretty daring, don't you think? A strawberry chocolate? I don't know. Not really the one I would have said. I would have just gotten one strawberry, one chocolate, probably. Thank you, long enough. I could have read another that by now. Yeah, that's on me, I guess. My bad. Enjoy your run. Make sure you don't, like, chug that all at once and then run. You might throw up. And then you might not want to have boba again, which means that I'll lose money. Oh, hey, another kid. How you doing? What should his voice be? Hi, miss. Just normal. This one will just be normal. I really like your boba tea. My dad always gets it for me. But he's super busy today, so I came to get it for him instead. Can I have one boba milk tea and one mocha, please? Yeah, sure, kiddo. One boba milk tea. Very kind of you to get your father a drink. Hopefully he doesn't mind you being out here. However far you are away from your, you know, lodgings. A mocha. Allow me. I'm sure that the mocha is for your dad, I would imagine, so. At least that's what I would expect. I would expect that you're here for the mocha, right? Alright. Here you are. Thanks, miss. Waiting for my dad every day is so boring. Wow, that was some good money. I don't think it's a good thing for the cash register to just display the amount of cash inside. Someone can just be like, rob me, and they'll be like, I know that there's this much money in there, so you might as well just give it to me. You don't happen to have any matcha drinks, do you? That's a shame. I really love matcha. Oh well, in that case, I'll take a boba chocolate. A boba chocolate. A boba chocolate. That's probably not too bad, actually. A chocolate what, though? I know, it's just labeled chocolate. Thanks, but seriously, add some matcha to the menu and you'll see me here all the time. Well, tomorrow we'll be having matcha on the menu. If the previous days are anything to go by. Oh, hello. How are you?
Hello there, sweetie. Such a lovely little shop you have here. Could I have a cup of strawberry chocolate, please?
Strawberry chocolate. Strawberry chocolate. What does that even mean? Like, not milk and it's not tea. It's just a substance labeled strawberry and chocolate. Strawberries, I know, are from the real strawberries, but the chocolate is just this mysterious substance labeled chocolate. I don't know. I don't want to drink it.
Thank you, sweetie. You look a little pale. Like you've seen a ghost or something. Make sure you get enough sleep, dear. Night can be unkind to the restless.
Well, thank you, ominous grandma. Closing time now. I should probably check if anyone is still in the toilet. Well, you know there is. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get a weapon? I can't. You know that guy did not leave. So, like, he is 100% in here, bro. Hey. Okay, well, this is a different kind of horror, right? Right? I'm a woman, and this is like the guy who was making sexual harassment towards me earlier. You know, this suddenly became a different kind of horror game. Yep, this is scary now. Sir, we're closing soon. Are you going to order? He's not here to order. What the fuck? What? Maybe he just really had to shit. But why did he go into the women's toilet? I am seeing things lately. I should leave earlier and get professional help. Well, I mean, good on you for recognizing that, I guess. Being willing to do that. A lot of people wouldn't. A lot of people are too stubborn to get psychological help. Good on ya. Definitely couldn't be me though. All right, mop the floor. I still don't know how this place gets dirty. I mean, who is tracking in all this mud? Not I. Not I. Couldn't be me. I don't see anyone. I mean, it's perpetually raining. I mean, what is this? That one city in Naruto, the city that eternally rains? The one where Pain is from? I can't ever remember the Rain Clan or whatever. I've been feeling off lately. Maybe it's just the stress. I even went to see a psychologist about it. She said I'm fine, that it's all in my head. Okay, well, I think you might want to see a different psychologist. They kind of definitely did not do their job. But I can't stop now. Business is picking up with the new menu, and I need to keep things running. Yeah, just push it into the, like, put it on, put your mental health on the back burner. That's always gone well. Notoriously. Hello? Is this Miss Risa? This is Dr. Amanda, your psychologist from yesterday. I just wanted to tell you what your bill amounted to. It's actually like $1,000 for that 1 hour I talked to you. So I wanted to check in on you. You mentioned seeing things. That can happen when you're under a lot of stress. If you see something that isn't really there, okay, but what if I can't tell? Okay, but what if I can't tell? Try shifting your focus away and take a deep breath for a few seconds. Most of the time, that should help. But if it doesn't, maybe consider leaving work early and getting some rest. Wow, that sounds like a great long-term solution, Doc. Appreciate it. You're really a master of your trade. Go to the counter. Oh, I bumped my head. Hey, boss. How you doing? Yeah, give me 2 Americanos, 1 latte, and 1 mocha. And none of that boba crap. You know what, sir? You're my kind of man. 2 Americanos. Boom. You're my kind of man, sir. None of that boba crap. If I wanted to choke on balls, I'd suck someone's dick. You know what I'm saying? Am I right? Fist bump, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, coffee and milk is the latte. Coffee and milk. Boom. And then a mocha, which is chocolate and coffee. I appreciate all the orders, you know? This guy's ordering like 4 things. You love to see it. I mean, business, am I right? Business. Boom. What was his voice? Good. Everything's here. Heading the road with my family. Gotta keep 'em awake so they don't pass out on me. Later, loser. It wasn't like he wasn't being mean, right? It's like a loving, you know, it's an endearing. He called me a loser endearingly. He's like, later, loser. I mean, you know, it wasn't like a, you know, he wouldn't do that. I mean, not after all of the nice things I said about him. He wouldn't say that to me. Like, it was ironic. It was ironic. Boba matcha latte. Make it quick. I need a flashlight on these people's faces, man. The lighting is very moody. Like, possibly too moody. I might get, like, eye strain. Boba matcha. Okay, where's the matcha from? An empty cup. A boba matcha? Matcha, so green tea and milk. So we put milk, and then I think we put the powder. And then you want a boba. This should be it, I believe. Boba matcha. Nope, that wasn't what he wanted. It was, he wanted a boba latte. Boba green tea latte. Which means I need coffee in it. And then boba. It really should not be like separating, you know? This isn't the way it's supposed to look. It's supposed to be mixed. Running a company isn't easy, you know. Just the other day, one of my employees decided to run away from her responsibilities. Left a mess behind, and now I have to clean it up for her. Yeah, I have a lot of pity for you, sir. Unlike her, I don't get the luxury of walking away. Hundreds of people rely on me to feed their families. Thankfully, I found a replacement fast. Sorry, that was a weird thing to rant about. Here, consider it a little extra for your trouble. Oh, thanks, Mr. Beast. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, everyone. I'm not too good to take somebody's money. Okay? I won't refuse it on principle. Like, come on. I get off your moral high horse. I'm still taking his money. You've added matcha. That's awesome. Can I have a boba strawberry matcha milk tea? All right, honey. You're adding a lot of adjectives now. Strawberry matcha milk tea. Okay. Well, take it one adjective at a time. Strawberry matcha milk tea. So you have to add the tea. A boba strawberry matcha. I'm not sure exactly what I'm hearing the like heart bump for. I didn't see anything. I actually haven't seen anything. Isn't this right? I think this is right. Thank you. Here's something extra for you. $5. Thanks. I mean, hey, getting a tip isn't guaranteed, right? So you should be appreciative whenever it does happen. I don't know which country this in. I don't think we're in America. Actually, it might be, with that CEO guy.
Please make me any drink with strawberry again.
Okay. Any drink with strawberry. I mean, I'll just make you chocolate or strawberry milk. I mean, you're probably fine with that. I even add boba to it for all I care. Make sure you properly chew the boba or you're gonna die.
Thank you again, big sis. Here's a little extra for your hard work.
$2. I mean, I don't know where you get this money from, but, you know, maybe your mom is outside somewhere, or your dad, or your grandma, or grandpa, etc., etc., etc. Alright, here's upper management, lady. Give me a strawberry mocha. Oh, she didn't have a quip this time. Strawberry mocha. Well, that'd be coffee. And then chocolate. She said strawberry mocha. Dude. I mean, maybe that would taste okay. I don't know. You're really, like, tiptoeing the line there with a strawberry mocha. Great. Now back to working I go. Well, you're upbeat about it, so whatever. You probably are in a managerial job. Oh, that looks a lot like blood, I guess. Clean the shop. How did this happen? Was this even here? I don't know. Anyone in here? You wouldn't suddenly be in front of my shop, now would you? That'd be kind of messed up. I'm just trying to live my little old life. I'm just trying to live a little old life. Gotta clean the floor. You know, I wouldn't despise having a shop if it was this small. I mean, you've got a view of the pixelated skyline. I mean, I could probably count those, count each building as along with all of their associated pixels. Just like sit on a stool. There isn't any music. You're lacking music. There's no ambiance. But aside from that, I would say not bad. Not bad. I could chill here. Bring my own music, I guess. Sit on a stool. Try not to. I say no boba, please, thank you. The 5th day. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. This is the last day, according to Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I haven't really been feeling like myself lately. Maybe it's just stress or not getting enough sleep. But I've got a business to run and people are starting to come back more often. Just gotta keep going, one cup at a time. So true. Put your health on the back burner, it's never important enough. Gotta make that bag, gotta make that grind. I'm on that grind set. The work don't never stop. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure about the electricity. I think you might want to take another look at that, sir. Could I could I get a boba milk tea and one boba americano? Yeah, I know I said I didn't trust boba. Please, are you gonna be converted to boba, sir? I'm disappointed. But my son finally talked me into trying it. Guess there's a first time for everything. You're a disappointment to me. Hey, man. Boba milk tea, boba americano. Okay. Boba milk tea. Alright. And you said a boba americano. Boba americano. Coffee, not matcha. And a boba americano. If this coffee has to be cold, does it not? If this coffee was hot, it would dissolve the boba. So you're drinking cold coffee. It's cold brew, I suppose. Thanks. If these damn things choke me to death, I'm coming back to haunt you. Brother. Brother. You're the one who suddenly wants them. Don't haunt me, motherfucker. I told you not to get the boba. That's on you, brother.
Dearie, could I have a cup of green tea, please?
Cup of green tea. You need tea and then matcha. And that was it. Bro's actually saying he's gonna haunt me for deciding he wants matcha.
The yen energy in this place is strong. Gives me goosebumps. I'd better leave while I still can.
Well, that's not ominous, ma'am. Oh, hey. How are you?
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong person. Relax. Already. Double boba matcha milk tea. Hurry. Or else. Double boba matcha milk tea. Well. Double boba matcha milk tea. Watch this. Really? Fuck you! Wow, I really thought that was what you ordered, actually. How about that? Really got to practice those orders, you know what I'm saying? Haha. Haha. A, a double... What if I... Hold on. What do you think I could? A double boba matcha milk tea. Watch this. I'll just leave that there. If she asks for it, I think that's the one. But maybe it isn't. A boba? Yeah, trusted. Yeah. Alright, well, you want a boba milk tea. Right? And an Americano with boba. So that you can choke to death. And then you said you're gonna haunt me. So, I'm actually perturbed. I'm no longer your friend. Our friendship is now over. Whatever friendship we had, even if you weren't aware of it, it existed, but now it doesn't. So when you choke to death on the boba, know that even if you haunt me, we aren't friends anymore. So I'm not gonna even pay attention to you. Let it be known. You just want a green tea, do you not? Green tea. Yeah. I mean, I can't believe he had the audacity to say he's gonna haunt me, bro. Crazy. You're gonna haunt me, man? Yeah, alright. Double boba matcha milk tea. Double boba matcha milk tea. This is literally it. Watch this. Double boba matcha milk tea. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. See that? I had that on lock. Efficient. I run a tight ship here, you know that? Are you new? Yeah, I've never seen you. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm an inspector from the Department of Health. Oh, there's... So you're the enemy. I need to run a quick cleanliness check on your shop. This is to make sure that your shop meets the standard needed. Don't worry, you may continue serving your customers normally. Just pretend I'm not here. Alright, if you say so. You're just staring out the window? Like, take a seat or something. You make me nervous. I can't see your face very well.
Hi, Big Sis. I'm kind of bored of strawberry. Can I try a lemon tea instead?
A lemon tea. I didn't even know we had lemons. A lemon tea. Just a lemon tea? Just a lemon tea. Sure, sure. Here's your lemon tea, kiddo.
Thank you, Big Sis.
Alright. She go to the bathroom. Is she also, like, fake? You're not real either. Anything matcha and sweet will do. I'm too tired to choose. Sweet and matcha. Sweet and matcha. Alright, well, I'll have you a matcha strawberry milk. What do you think about that? Matcha strawberry milk. I bet that's pretty good. Oh, it's not what you ordered, is it? Not what you ordered, is it? Matcha and sweet. Strawberry for a sweet. Maybe I have to add boba as well. Matcha. Wait, I can't add matcha to the chocolate? Oh, I dumped it out. I didn't know I could do that. That's like a life hack. Okay, well, let's do milk. And then matcha. And then strawberry. And then I'll add boba. I don't know what you want from me. Like, why don't you just tell me what you want? Ma'am, can you just get her out of here? I don't know what she wants. Maybe I should have just some normal milk tea. I don't know what she wants from me, really. Let's try this. Strawberry green tea. Are you serious? Matcha and sweet. Okay. Matcha and sweet. Hold on, that might not be sweet. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do milk and strawberry and matcha and boba. Boba is sweet. Strawberry milk is sweet. What are you asking from me? Not what I ordered. Boba, strawberry, matcha. Okay, we have a boba, strawberry, matcha milk. So maybe the milk is the issue. Okay, if we do a chocolate, a strawberry. Maybe she doesn't want strawberry. But it didn't let me add matcha to chocolate. I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, well, maybe just a milk tea with matcha. A green tea. A green tea with boba. Is this good enough for you? Since you aren't telling me what you actually want? You think you're smart? You think you're smart? Ma'am, I'm gonna come over this counter in a second and I'm gonna wring your neck. It's not a custom drink. Because you aren't telling me what you want. Strawberry for a sweet aroma. Okay. Green tea milk. Hold on, my cup fell over. I swear, dude. What does she want? Strawberry matcha milk. Should totally be it. You're trying to dump my milk over, bro? Strawberry matcha. Okay, so what is it that you want? Could you just tell me? Wouldn't that be a lot easier for everybody? You just want milk and matcha with like boba? I mean, I would have already had your order like a million times by now if you just told me what you wanted. Fuck you. Here, a little something for you. Look at all these drinks. She should have just said she wanted boba matcha tea or milk or whatever. All right, everything appears to be sparkling clean. Thank you so much for your time and have a nice day. I don't feel so good. Yeah, after that last order, I don't feel so good. I should leave the office soon. I should, yeah. Actually, I need to throw away the million drinks that I have made that she didn't want. Listen, I don't want to come back in here tomorrow morning or tomorrow night and just see 1,000 drinks on the floor because she couldn't just tell me with words. Use your words, honey. Use your words. Tell me what you want. You fucking moron. Let me clean up. Oh, I have to switch the sign over first. Nobody better be there. That'd be a bit silly. Okay. Now I'm gonna mop up a little. I can't mop up. They don't want me to clean these days. I don't like how it said I'm not allowed to clean. Day 6? This isn't what Five Nights at Freddy's promised. Every day it feels like I'm slipping further. The things I see, sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. I don't even know it's real anymore. But this shop is my dream. I've worked too hard to let it all fall apart now. So I'll smile, I'll serve, and I'll keep going. That's right, just wear a mask. Everything will work out. Hey, where's my power? Crazy. Me when opening my shop when I have literally no power? Crazy. Well, I know who you are. You're my man, you know what I'm saying? No Boba, you know what I'm saying? Yo, had the best road trip of my life. And look at you, still slaving away behind the counter. What a loser. Anyway, give me a matcha latte and a strawberry mocha. Matcha latte. Matcha latte. Here we are with the power again, you know what I'm saying? And a strawberry mocha. Strawberry mocha. Strawberry mocha. Watch this, watch this. I'm so fast at the job. You see how fast I'm going, sir? I only get paid minimum wage by myself. But I'm still going this fast. Nice. You do know how to follow instructions. Guess even losers can learn. Alright, well, you know, he just had a bad day. That was all. Hey, how are you? I should probably not look at you, I guess. I hear someone walking in. Just give me any strong coffee. No milk. And make it quick. Some of us have real jobs to get back to. He said strong coffee. So, I mean, here you go. Give him what he wants. Give him what he wants. For a second there, I thought I'd have to teach you how to brew coffee. No, sir. I know how to brew coffee. In fact, I doubt you know how to brew coffee. I'm sure you usually have your assistant make it for you. You know, I probably the woman right now in my store, Is your assistant, Boba Matcha Milk Tea. Barry, I need to get back to my important work. Boba Matcha Milk Tea. Boba Matcha, Boba Matcha. Boba Matcha. And away we go. And it's as easy as that. I'm honey. Good job, I guess. Honey, can you get off the counter? I don't know why I'm seeing so many of you now. Crazy. Hide, what the fuck? Alright. I'm hiding. I'm looking at the back of the closet here. I don't do any looking on my own. See no evil. Hear no evil. Speak no evil was the other one. Dude, someone is sitting on that bell, bro. My god. Of course it's you. Where the hell have you been? I've been ringing that bell for 10 minutes straight. I'm surprised you didn't just leave. Not everyone has time to sit around and wait for you to finish whatever you were doing. I could have walked to another cafe and grabbed a drink and come back by now. Is this how you treat your customers? No wonder this place is always so quiet. You can't just leave the counter unattended like that. What if someone comes in and robs the place? Of what, $100? Damn, I need to pee so badly. I'll just get a drink from here and use their toilet. I mean, that's fair. A fair thing to do. That is probably the better etiquette, isn't it? If you have to go into like a cafe to use their bathroom, it's better etiquette to at least buy something and not just use their toilet and leave, you know? Hi there, what can I get you today? Boba matcha latte, boba chocolate milk would be boba chocolate milk. Is that all? Yes, and can I borrow the toilet while I wait? I'm very sorry. Our toilet is for the staff only. Please wait a moment. One boba chocolate milk coming right up. Okay. Toilet for staff only. Ooh, that. I'll sneak in the toilet while she's making my drink. Alright. This sign wasn't even on here. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I was the bad guy the whole time. Who would do such a thing? I need to leave immediately and call the police. I should take the weapon. Shouldn't I assume that she's the one who did it? Grab a knife. Oh, that's a straw. Jesus. I told you. The toilet is for staff only. But nobody ever listens. Not when they look at me like I'm a failure. But they kept coming in with their eyes, staring, judging. This shop is my sanctuary, my little world. So I can't let you ruin it. Not you, not her, not the shadows. I didn't want this, but you left me no choice. Smile, you're on candid camera. It's a shame that you don't get to enjoy my boba drink. Come on, one sip? One sip. One sip? You could have let me have one sip. Plus, how are you going to dispose of the bodies? You realize, I mean, there's like know where to go with them. Nowhere at all can you go with those bodies. I mean, you'd have to butcher them in the bathroom and then like wrap them in something. And then like very slowly too, piece by piece, walk them out. But then even after that, how are you gonna do it? Because if you don't get rid of them very quickly, they're gonna stink. Because you'll smell the blood through the door. I mean, it'll be all through the shop. I mean, people are gonna know that something is up. I'm not sure exactly what you have planned. Like, how do you resolve this problem? You can't just throw it out the window. And you don't have, I mean, I guess you could like cut very small pieces off and then flush them down the toilet. But if the pipes burst, they're gonna know, they're gonna find that when the plumber comes to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're on like a time clock now. Like you're pretty well fucked, ain't you? I mean, you're not gonna have that boba shop for very long, you know? That's all I'm saying. I have another game I'm gonna play, so I'm gonna change the category and then do that. So, uh, uh, without a there. Ba ba ba. All right, next game. Let me turn this off and this on. Yeah. Um, this is Without a Dawn. It said it was a visual novel, but visual Without a Dawn contains content that some players may find disturbing or triggering. Not I. Not I. The most please, please. The most triggering thing I'm gonna see today is boba. Curdled sugar is what I should call it, really. Would you like to see the content warnings, including possible spoilers? No. New game. All good, all good. Are you awake? I am now. I am now, sweetheart. Do I type? Nope. Open your eyes. I wouldn't just ignore them. I mean, I'd see what they want. What now? You're feeling anxious. You've been tossing and turning in your bed for a while now. Maybe I had a nightmare. Sleep doesn't seem to be coming. You have a feeling that someone is watching you. Am I alone? Who's talking to me? Is this a voice in my head? Someone may be standing behind the window. Well, that just sounds like schizophrenia. Ignore. You find the thought distressing. You need to get up and check the window. It will take but a moment. You'll be back in your bed in no time. I won't do it. You will not be able to sleep. Shit. Get up. Remember to breathe. But don't get too caught up in listening to the sound of your breath. Let it come naturally. Trick yourself into thinking something else. You are safe. Can you see movement through the cracks in the window blinds? Can you see the shadows shifting? There's something or someone out there. What if I do nothing? You can't sleep unless you look. Shit. Trees. Tree branches swaying in the wind. You must feel relieved. It's very silent. You came here to find quiet. But you've come to miss the sounds of the city. The restless noises coming from the streets. Even those that are violent. Living in Chicago. Non-stop gunshots. Yet they somehow brought you comfort compared to this maddening silence. Here, you thought you could unwind and rediscover yourself. Find what the hell is wrong with you. It is true that in silence, you can hear yourself more clearly. I'm going back to bed. Wait, aren't you forgetting something? What's that? You must close the window blinds. I agree with that part. I would not leave these open, bro. Someone can look in, see that you're asleep, and then know which room to hit first. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. I'm closing them shits. You know how stressful it is when you leave them open. I mean, isn't that just normal? Who sleeps with their blinds open? Don't do that. Let me guess, you're also sleeping with your door unlocked. Close the window blinds. Yeah. Not me, man, leaving them open. You made it back to your bed. You were safe. Nothing bad happened. You can fight it. You have the strength to overcome it. But you need to understand what you're dealing with. Do you think it's all in your head? No. You sense there's something more. A different truth. You are tired. You need sleep. One moment. I am going to close my eyes, yeah. The clock is going backwards? Oh, it went forward a little. Okay, backward again. Okay, backward again. Let's see. Which one would I rather say? Parenthesis, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Or... Those aren't brackets. What are those called? The pointy ones. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I think I'm gonna go fancy. Passage of time seems different here. The arms of the clock are going back and forth. You find it difficult to experience such irrationality. If there's sense to any of this, it's not visible. Next dream. Oh my. I am the man in a gas mask, and I ask you this. How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? Man in the gas mask. 1. How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? 6. How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? 9. 11. You have failed me with your answers. Previous dream. So let me see, it's 1. 6. 3. 4. No, that's 5. 1. Does it loop? 1, 6. 3. 5. 1, 6, 3, 5. 1. 6. 3. 5. Your answers ring true. This interaction represents the beginning of our connection. Acknowledge my existence. Stay. Your dream has come to an end. It is time to wake up. Nothing? Damn. I got a little more out of him. He's like, bro, leave. Wake up. What are you doing? Did you find the dream unsettling? Do you believe there was more to it? Yes. You feel something was different in this dream. You felt connected to it. He spoke with great concern. Do you think he tried to tell you something? There could be a pattern or meaning in his words. Put your head to work. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Of course. 15. You keep seeing this number. 15. 15. 15. Ignore. You seem anguished. It is hard for you to fall asleep. You need to check the window again. It will help alleviate your stress. There is no one there. You don't know that. It is difficult for you to resist the urge. You know you should try harder. You can start tomorrow. You can slip this one time. You're back in your bed in no time. What if I ignore? It will make you feel better. Ignore. It will ease your stress. Ignore. I have no choice. It bothers me too much. I have to check it just in case. Just in case there's something silly going on. Open the blinds. What if I do nothing at first? Do you feel irritated? Do you feel powerless? I do. You can't see the trees anymore. You're trying to understand why. Could it be a dense fog hindering the view? You're probably right. Do nothing. Wait. Can you see movement in the distance? Shouldn't the fog hide the shape like it hid the trees? You must find this perplexing. You don't know what you're looking at. It appears as if a shadow is bleeding into the fog surrounding it. It is coming this way. It is slowly growing its presence. The shape is becoming increasingly distinct. It resembles a human. You cannot trust your eyes. You are alone here. There's no one here besides you. It's only you and your shadow. Do nothing. How long can you stand this dissonance? You can end it now. Close the blinds. Wow, that was possibly someone trying to actually out there. So that's kind of spooky. Well, that's kind of spooky. Have I lost my mind? You've been under a great deal of stress. You need to get your head straight. Your heart is racing. Your breathing is shallow. Your legs are growing numb. The cold sweat is about to break as your skin turns pale. Do not let it go that far. Try to calm your breathing. Think of something entirely different. Think of the last movie you saw. Try to remember the lyrics of your favorite song. Good. You are starting to stabilize. You're slowly gaining back your strength. You'll feel shaken and want to return to your bed. It is the only place where you feel safe. But first, you must take another look. Ignore. Do you need more time to gather your breath? You can overcome this. The trees are back. You feel relieved seeing the trees again. You are sure it was only your imagination. It was nothing but a feverish dream. You should return to bed. Do you feel like you need a moment? Take all the time you need.
Spooky.
You made it back to your bed safely. You were tired and craving for sleep. The morning will come, and everything will look brighter and more hopeful. You'll be fine once you get some rest. Time to close your eyes. You must be tired. Get some rest. This time we will go to the parentheses. The sound of the waves has a unique quality to it. Can you hear the unexplainable clarity in its character? Can you hear the waves whispering distant words? You don't believe their unnatural sound belongs to the sea. The energy passing through the water comes from somewhere unknown. Yet you find the waves calm and peaceful amidst the sad melody. You embrace this beautiful harmony. You are breathing slowly and deeply. Your body and mind are weightless and free from worry. It's rare to achieve such tranquility. You find it difficult to experience both extremes. Your darkness has overshadowed the light for too long. It wasn't always like this. It doesn't always need to be like this. I need to remember whatever pattern's happening here. Go ahead, loop. 1, 2, 3. It's 3. I am the man in a gas mask, and I ask you this. Can you bear my silence? It is difficult for me. What is wrong in my silence? It has the wrong pattern. What is wrong with the pattern of my silence? $14 dots? I don't know. How many dots should my silence hold? 15. I understand. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I have corrected my silence. Who are you? I am the one who can show you the truth. I can help you look past the veil. I assumed the shape of a shadow. I came to your cabin. I will not let you exist in a lie. My silence is now also yours. Follow this newly found connection. Go to the birdhouse. You will find something hidden under its detached roof. Your dream has come to an end. It is time to wake up. Another strange dream. The man in a gas mask appeared to you again. Does that seem uncanny to you? No. You don't consider that strange. Surely, you must be at least intrigued. You think he spoke convincingly. But it's hard for you to accept that a dream could hold any truth. You consider yourself logical, but don't want to rule anything out. You can sense things you can't hear or see. This spiritual side of you may follow some secret logic. A logic that has yet to be discovered. You are tired of this recurring conflict in your head. Be that as it may, you can't stop thinking about what he said. Should you go outside and check the birdhouse? Yes, there's likely nothing hidden inside. But you must verify it to get it out of your head. Then maybe you can finally sleep. It's going to rain soon. Normally you'd love some rain. The sound has a calming effect on you. But you don't want to get wet. You better get going before it starts raining. You need to make haste. Are you having second thoughts? You should have worn a coat. This bitter autumn wind is chilling to the bone. Yet you find it refreshing. There is something purifying and healing about the wind. Perhaps the physical sensation on your skin tricks your mind into focusing solely on it. The wind makes you feel more connected with this world. But then again, what the hell are you doing here? It's the middle of the night. You're standing outside, catching a cold because you had a dream. Would a sane person act like this? You don't think it matters, do you? No one is sane. You don't care whether you are of sound mind or not. All you want is to feel better. You want to wake up feeling calm and content. You need to find a way to prevent yourself from falling into negative thoughts. It's going to rain soon. You need to get to the birdhouse. Are you trying to catch a cold? Shouldn't you get going? You are here, by the birdhouse. Do you still want to do this? You're not sure you have a choice. You feel like your hands are tied. Can you see the spot where the ground looks different? The ground is bare of leaves and branches. Someone has been here recently. As you realize this, can you feel your heart beating irregularly? Can you feel the sense of dread creeping in? This fear creates a gap in your psyche you can't control. It's overpowering your thoughts and even memories, recoloring and forging them formless. But you must not give in. Try not to lose yourself in your thoughts, not when they are at their darkest. You can feel it coming again. Your breath is turning shallow. Allow your lungs to breathe without you intervening. You must think of something else. Can you remember the color of your friend's eyes? Can you remember their birthday? Good. You feel a sense of relief washing over you. You are safe. You are ready to search the birdhouse. What do you expect to find? Anything. You want to believe there's something in the birdhouse. Wouldn't you find it terrifying? Would it turn your dream into something more? There's only one way to find out. Are you having second thoughts? Remove the roof. You cannot believe it. You discovered a box hidden in the birdhouse. You must be terrified. You don't understand what this means. Could the man in a gas mask assume a physical form? You're trying to wrangle this deeply unsettling question, but you struggle to find an explanation. Do you believe it was he who hid the box? No. You believe there's a logical explanation, but you need time to understand what has happened. You find it all so very confusing. Be that as it may, someone placed the box here recently. Can you feel your sense of security fading away? You might not be here alone after all. This frightening thought is starting to grow in you. You must be wondering what's inside the box. You should get back inside first. You could be in danger. Don't you want to return to safety? You're standing at the front of the cabin. Why would you stop here? The front door is ajar. You can't remember if you closed the front door. You left so hurriedly that you didn't even remember to take your coat. You were distracted and not thinking straight. It would make sense if you also forgot to close the front door. Yet there have been numerous strange occurrences. You don't know what to believe anymore. It all feels so confusing and empty to you. Don't let that numbness devour joy from the things you love. You didn't stop caring. There's something constantly out of sync, like two cogs that never align at the right time. You came here to heal. What did you wish to find? More things to live for. You want to find something new, or to revive something old. You understand what you need. It's only a matter of how. You should get inside and see what the box holds. I hesitate. Are you still considering the possibility someone else left the door open? You can't stay outside. I go in. You made it safely back inside. But you're so fixated on the box that everything else around you disappears. The way you hold the box effortlessly indicates its light. You're trying to deduce its contents based on its weight. Your thoughts are racing. Violent images are surfacing in your mind. There could be something horrible in the box. Why would you think of the darkest things first? Is it easier for you to dwell on such thoughts? Be that as it may, you should open the box. I'm scared of what I'll find. Anyone would hesitate in your situation. But you know you can't let this slide. You found something at the location indicated by your dream. You're trying to comprehend it. But you can't come to a logical conclusion with the information you've got. You need to open the box and see what you can learn. Are you afraid opening the box makes everything somehow more real? Do you think it's some trick? I open. You found a phone inside the box. Upon closer examination, you notice something unsettling. Isn't that your phone? It can't be. You're confused. You're trying to understand how this is possible. You must be aware of how unusual this is. How did your phone end up in the box? Rationalize. You are still able to act reasonably after all this bewilderment. Your ability to reason may be the key to unlocking the truth. Try to remember the last time you used your phone. I can't seem to remember. Can you recall when you arrived at this cabin? Try to remember. You don't remember coming here, do you? Now that you reflect on it, you don't know where you are. This place is unfamiliar to you. You don't know how long you've been here. Coming to realize this must be frightening. Is it possible that you are the one to hide the phone? You came here to seek solitude, to get your head straight. Your phone serves as a window to a world filled with violence and hypocrisy. You couldn't look the other way. You needed an exit from all that. You may have decided to resist temptation by tucking away your phone. Does that sound like something you'd do? I don't believe it. You have difficulty recalling recent events. You're mentally drained. Isn't it more likely that you hid your phone instead of him? The night amplifies your thoughts. Everything feels more burdensome and impassable. You need to get some sleep. There could be clarity with the dawn. Are you still trying to understand how your phone ended up in the box? Things could become clearer in the morning. I head to bed. Do you find it bizarre? What? When you think of something specific, it tends to manifest in one way or another. You may notice these things only when you pay attention to them. You find it somewhat uncanny, but believe there's really nothing else to it. But have you considered there could be something more? A greater truth? Sometimes you feel like you're viewing the world through this thin, transparent veil. You find it hard to believe anything is real. Do you ever find yourself consumed by compulsive thoughts? Thoughts that you don't share with anyone. Thoughts that cause you anxiety and stress. Sometimes even happy memories feel boundless and imperfect without a reason. The veil may not exist after all. It may be your mind trying to protect itself from prolonged stress. Maybe you should seek help. I got it. Maybe you do. But be very careful not to let yourself go too far. Be that as it may, the best thing for you right now is to get some rest. It must be hard falling asleep after what you've been through. Keep repeating a simple word to calm your mind. Close my eyes. You're screaming in the darkness, leaning against a cold concrete wall. You're looking at yourself with the eyes of someone else. Abrupt flashes of mindless gore. Your body is shaking and writhing without control. You're attempting to avert your gaze, but you can't tear your eyes away from the gray wall in the gray corner. You've seen flashes of a triangular silhouette on the horizon. It is towering on the black water. Waves as it pulses. Brown noise as its voice. It is calling you. Urgency. Disarray. Despair. Shame. Panic. But only briefly. A mere echo of the screams remains. You are furthering away. You are floating to safety. Next stream. I'm the man in a gas mask, and I ask you this. Do you believe in my existence? Yes. Will you trust my benevolence? Yes. Will you accept my truth? Yes. If I lead, will you follow? Yes. You have fully accepted my existence. You have been confined for too long. You need to see what's on the other side of the veil. I can show you. The path is concealed within the gallery. Your dream has come to an end. I don't know who's good, who's bad. I don't know what's happening. It looks like you won't be getting any sleep. You can't shake the image of the man in a gas mask from your head. Do you think he is malevolent? I don't think he is. You find him suspicious, but he has done you no harm. Not yet, anyway. Maybe he is trying to help you. You need closure. You need to find clarity amid this dissonance. You are tired of temporarily mending your well-being. You want to find something long-lasting. Isn't that the reason you came here? You must make it through the night. Maybe you should listen to the man in a gas mask. Maybe he is the only one who can help you. I don't know if I can. You need to take a leap of faith. Maybe there's a clue in what he said. You remember him mentioning a gallery. Could it mean the gallery on your phone? It could be worth a look. You don't want to question the logic. Are you afraid you might be slipping too far? Pick up the phone. Are you worried about what you might find? It could be nothing. Unlock. You unlocked your phone. The gallery is already open. It is a picture of the cabin you are in. You must have taken this photo upon your arrival, even though you can't remember doing so. Swipe left. It is a picture of your friends. You remember the day you took this photo. It was an unusually sunny and warm mid-fall day. You all went out to enjoy the sunshine and a few drinks. Later, it started pouring like never before. You were all wet and cold, but happy at the end of the day. It is a memory to treasure for you. You are wondering how your friends are doing. Do you think you have been a good friend? You feel like you have taken your friends for granted. You should call them more frequently. Ask them how they're doing more often. Do not let them fade out of your life. You will need them and their laughter. Left. You are still struggling to watch photos of her. She passed away recently. You miss her so much that there are no words to describe it. Do you feel like you let her down? You knew she was old and not well. You did the right thing by letting her go. Deep down inside, you understand and accept this. There will come a day when grief turns into a fond memory. It is a picture of an old mill. You find it somehow familiar. You have seen it near the cabin. Yet you cannot remember taking this picture. A sense of dread is starting to build within you as you realize the order of the photos. You took this picture before your dog passed away. The image is months old. You don't remember when you came here. But you're sure you came here after saying goodbye to your dog. Your head is trying to process this paradox. Have you been here before? Have you already done all this? Are you trapped in some unnatural cycle? Everything has been such a blur to you lately. Be that as it may, can you see something strange in this image? You find it difficult to discern what you are looking at. Zoom in. What did you think you saw? There was someone in the photo. It wasn't you. You must have taken the photo. You must find the current turn of events terrifying. This is the moment when your logic begins to fail you. The great disorder in your head is spiraling out of control. You can feel it physically bounding your head, attempting to break free. There is no way for you to regain control. You've resisted for so long. You can't hold it any longer. You must surrender to chaos. What do you have to lose? Everything. The things you are holding on to no longer have much value for you. You are starting to cave in. This amorphous mass of anxiety and stress has grown unbearable. It has physically begun to weigh down on your shoulders. The dawn could help alleviate some of your burdens, but you can't shoulder them for the night. You must act before you get crushed under all that weight. What should I do? Find the man in a gas mask. You must confront him if he's real. You must cast him away if he's a figment of your imagination. Go to the old mill. Seek out to him. Why should you have to deal with this torment any longer? There could be a way to lighten your burden. I get up. The front door is open, yet again. Can you remember if you closed it? I'm not sure if I did. You can't recall the exact moment. You didn't focus on remembering it. You were anxious earlier when you noticed the door was open. Surely, you wanted to avoid repeating your mistake. So how come the door is open? Someone else left it open. You're starting to believe someone is toying with you. You think it was the man in a gas mask. Suddenly, your thoughts are drawn to a strange feeling. Right wrist. Does your hand feel numb? Sometimes you feel like there's something more than blood coursing through your veins. These thoughts come to you with urgency. You don't know why. Your thoughts are not related to anything concrete. They are just thoughts. Try not to think about it. Instead, set your mind to the old mill. You're bound to find answers there. Do you think you can endure through the night by staying here? Your mind is just one crack away from shattering. How strange. You feel more at ease now that you're out of the cabin. Previously, it was the other way around. A drizzling rain has replaced the chilly autumn wind. It's still cold outside, but you don't mind. You welcome it. Any physical sensation draws you closer to reality. It guides you in the right direction and allows you to breathe more freely. You can feel the gravel beneath your feet more distinctly. A feeling that provides you comfort. A feeling that reassures you of your existence in this space. You are here. You are alive. If only you could feel such presence and connection more often. You think it's unfair. You're not a bad person. Why are you being tormented like this? You put on a brave face and pretend you are fine. You make sure they don't see how broken you are. But is that strength or quite the opposite? How much of yourself are you willing to keep hidden? Be that as it may, you should get going. This path leads to the old mill. Is it difficult for you to leave? The path to the old mill isn't long. The old mill lies just beyond the ridge. You're almost there. You thought you heard something. It sounded like a branch snapping nearby. A strange feeling comes over you as you realize you're not alone. Take a moment to steady your breath. Try to avoid paying too much attention to the sound of your breathing. Let it come naturally. Trick yourself into thinking something else. You got this. Then you see something moving in the distance. It's coming this way. That is not the man in a gas mask. It is a grizzly bear. You must stay very still. Can you feel a surge of adrenaline kicking in? Your heart is thumping in your chest. Fight or flight. But you can't run. It would be suicidal to start running. You should retrace your steps slowly, back the way you came. But your legs are feeling like jelly. You struggle to move them. You struggle to stand still. The tension has become intolerable. You must get out of this situation. You want to close your eyes and count to 10. Out of sight, out of mind. Live or die. Throw yourself to a chance. I do nothing. Are you afraid this could be the last time you close your eyes? You can't stand this tension much longer. I close my eyes. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Do you think the bear is still out there? You can't stand here all night. You are slowly looking at your surroundings. But you can't see the bear anymore. It didn't see you as a threat. You were defenseless, but it meant you no harm. It looks like you're safe. You had never encountered a grizzly before. You feel both shaken and exhilarated by this encounter. Bears have always been meaningful to you in some way. They periodically appear in your dreams. Do you believe your dreams are trying to tell you something? I believe so. You found a pattern in their appearance. Bears may symbolize a significant change in your life. Be that as it may, you should get going. The old mill is waiting for you just over that ridge. Don't you want to see this through? Are you having second thoughts? You are here at the old mill. The night has reached its darkest moment. There's very little light left. You feel the coldness differently when in darkness. You find it more piercing and desperate. You feel it's unforgiving and somehow more final. You no longer welcome it. The drizzle has soaked your clothes. You are tired and cold. The old mill looks deserted. The unpleasant scent of damp, swollen wood fills your nostrils. You're thinking of turning back, aren't you? No. No one would blame you if you did. It looks like there's nothing here. This is such a hard pill to swallow for you. Deep down inside, you believed that you would find something here. Your heart skips a beat. The old mill comes alive. You're starting to feel dizzy due to the sudden rush of thoughts and emotions. You stand quietly, trying to steady your breathing and soothe your head. But there's no way to separate and organize your thoughts. They come like flashes. You can grab them briefly before you realize they're gone. How could anyone navigate their way through such cacophony? Broken words are spiraling from this chaos into your head. I am waiting for you. You feel shaken and at your limit. You must focus all your remaining energy. He is waiting for you in the old mill. Don't you think you've come too far to stop here? Something is waiting for you in the old mill. You are standing at the bottom of the stairs that lead to the old mill. You feel hesitant to take these steps. There is no clarity in the storm inside your head. How could philosophy and spirituality shake hands with logic? Where do you draw the line? For all that you know, these could be the first steps to psychosis. Or the last. You wish you could silence the voices in your head, but you can't. They're constantly looking for meaning. They're searching for anything to explain this mad world. For this can't be all that there is. So here you stand at the foot of your mountain. Are you ready to take these steps? I'm ready. You can no longer rely on logic. The man in a gas mask is waiting for you in the old mill. He may hold an explanation. The moment has come. Step first with the left leg. Fifth step. You can't take stairs without counting the steps. You haven't found a way to ignore the urge, and you're not even sure you'd want to. The number of steps could hold a deeper meaning. There may be a hidden and recurring pattern waiting to be revealed. That doesn't make much sense, does it? You feel conflicted. But you won't stop counting, not now. Does it feel like each step is getting narrower? Do you need time to gather your breath? 10. You are nearly there, with just a few steps remaining. You can feel a cold shiver run repeatedly over your body. You are starting to breathe more consistently as the light from the mill grows brighter. It carries a sense of relief. It whispers a promise of warmth. It offers you shelter from this darkness. You're almost at the top. Does it feel like each step is getting steeper? Is the moss-covered handrail slippery to the touch? "15 steps if you count the landing, which you always do." 15. Do you think it's yet another sign, or a mere coincidence? Sign. Does it feel like someone is calling you? Can you feel someone holding your hand, leading you here? You found the stairs to the old mill mentally draining. Both your body and mind are weary. But you're finally here. The storm is raging, as are your restless thoughts. There's nothing but this old door between you and the man in a gas mask. For the first time, could there be clarity in the chaos? A glimpse of hope. Take a deep breath. This is it. Do not be afraid. I am no longer a mere shadow or a voice in your head. I led you here. I guided your hand with whispers into your ear. I permeated your dreams and thoughts like ink bleeds into the black water. I was born from silence. I have manifested from the shadow of the gray corner. I am night without a dawn. What do you want from me? You have sensed something almost tangible in the darkness. You've come so close you can almost reach out and touch it. But you still don't know what it is. Yet you have heard the waves whisper of its existence. Listen closely. These waves are born from the pulse of the triangular pyramid. Yes, the one you've seen in your dreams. It stands on black water behind the all-distorting veil. You search for something more has finally come to an end. You can find the truth you've been craving for in the three faces of the pyramid. But it lies hidden behind the veil, which you can only perceive in darkness. Therefore, I had to challenge your logic and reason. I disguised myself in your silence. I wore you out with the endless whispers from the quiet. I filled you with doubt and resentment. I introduced you to the necessary darkness. I will show you the truth that is good and just. The truth that is concealed by the all-distorting veil. You have sensed there's more than meets the eye. You've known it for a long time. You must look past things that are holding you here. I've observed your loved ones from the darkness. I've stood in the shadow of the gray corner. I've heard them quietly whisper their prayers. You are causing them heartache. You are a burden to them. That can't be right. They know the weight of the worries you are carrying. Where were they when you needed them the most? You shouldn't give them another thought. There's nothing but silhouettes distorted by the great veil. There's no shame in finding comfort in that thought. You need to let them go. You must cut any ties you have left with this world. For the veil's greatest trick was to disguise itself in light. Only then can you plummet into the blackness where the veil cannot exist. Look at my eyes, for they are like knives. And with my gaze I will cut through the great veil. I will show you the way. I will walk you across the black water. I will help you to tear down the veil once and for all. I first came to you in your dreams. Now, accept me in the flesh. Look at your hands. You have poison coursing through your veins. A cancer that stops you from seeing and sensing what is real. It has deceived you with false things to keep you tamed and content. But in the dark, you've started to sense its presence. It is difficult to turn away from love, joy, and happiness. It is hard to close your eyes for the last light. But know that this light I speak of is artificial and false. And because of the nature of things, you must bleed. With my eyes, I will release the poison out of you. You're thinking of your loved ones. Let go of them. Let go of the ties that keep you here. Let go of their memory. You are scared. Don't be afraid. I will wash away your fear in the darkness. Take my hand and follow me. I give in. Clarity. No pain. No doubt. The cold will turn to warmth. A sense of calm will follow. Let go of the discord. Let go of the worries. Leave all the woe to the other side of the veil. Breathe slowly. Listen. Can you hear it? Can you hear the dissonance drowning in the sea? Can you hear it sinking in the beautiful brown noise? There's no false light where the water begins. Holy shit. Can you hear me? Something is happening. The pyramid has risen from the surface of the black water. It is slowly rotating in the air. Its base is turning into a face, and its face is turning into a base. A new truth has emerged. Is it too late? Please help me. I realize the truth has an ever shifting nature. Can you hear me? I will repeat myself. The truth has an ever shifting nature. Please, can you hear me? I will scream into the black water. The truth has an ever shifting nature. I don't know what becomes of me. Help me. Hey there. Thank you for playing Without a Dawn. I hope you enjoyed my little game. I did, that was awesome. Phew, that's a relief. Thanks. It took me approximately a year to create this game. I spent lots of time rewriting the dialogue and recreating the art, among other tasks. It feels like I did 5 things for one to stick. That's not a very sustainable way to create games. But with this game, I feel I could spend more time refining the smaller details. I always approached this project more as an art than a game. Creating a thought-provoking and mature tale of the human psyche was tough. I had to constantly put myself in a dark place to bring this work into existence. Yet at the same time, this project was a labor of love. I'm very proud of how it turned out. I want to thank my wife, Jenny, for her continuous support and help. Also thanks to my kids, Reko and Minja. You're the best. Thanks to the local game dev community, sharing a drink is always a pleasure. And huge thanks to you all for encouraging me through social media. Oh, and before you go, would you consider dropping a review? Not right now. Alright, fair enough. There's no harm in asking, right? You can find me here, jessemaconin.com. Silver font at Poppyworks. What? What a time that was. Wow. What if I click continue? I think it's the same. Yeah. Alright, well, shorter stream today. I didn't know how long the games would last, but here we are. Let me see, let me see. Ba 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 ba. Let's see. Without a dawn. Um, nay, 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 nay. What about the Boba Teashop? Um, live. All right. We are going to, let's see, Flash Raid. Anime. Jesus. All right. I will see you all Monday. Thank you so much for watching and being here.